Hello YouTube, this is Dragon Man. Welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. I'm excited for these. They came in the mail for the first time ever. I will be doing an opening of the game I actually main. I don't main Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game I main is Cardfight Vanguard. I have the Toshiki Kai and Aichi Sendo trial decks. These are the first two new trial decks of the new Vanguard series. And since he is the main character, I'm only going to be doing one of these per video because I will be going over all of the cards. Now each trial deck comes with 4 triple rare foils, which is these really shiny cards here. And on my phone I am using I'm trying out a new graphic design that apparently my phone can do. Now, unlike the Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmats, unfortunately, the Vanguard playmats are, oh, those are nice. And that's the booster set. Team Unite Team Q4, which I will be doing an opening on those because I do have boxes opening. But this essentially is how the playmats look. I will pick my phone up just so you can get a much better glimpse of how it is full screen. Kind of standard. And since I'm started doing these, I will be start doing deck profiles of the decks that I actually have. Because this is the game I main. So this is Aichi Sendo's main unit, known as Blaster Blade. Stand up my avatar, which is the common saying. Now, OG Blaster Blade skill was on place when he's placed on the Vanguard. Counterblast 2. To people who don't know Vanguard, this is just going to go over your head, but to the Vanguard players, we all know this. Blaster Blade's original effect was Counterblast 2. Retire any unit on the field, any rear guard on the field, but if you place him on the rear guard, same cost, but he can only retire units from the back row. Whereas his new skill is when placed on the Vanguard or rear guard, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row, retire it. Not bad. It's a little bit more balanced. You can actually get the effect to go off far more often. And it's a lot. And the thing is, these effects like this is optional, but it only activates when you place it. But he does have a pretty devastating Vanguard skill while he's on your Vanguard. If you have 4 or more rear guards, this unit gets a critical +1, which a critical is this star down here. Now, critical in Vanguard is damage. So we have Blaster Blade. We have this Blaster Blade. Yeah, we get 2 different art Blaster Blades and 2 standard common ones. Now, some of these structure decks, they do come with sign cards, but the sign cards are... Now, one thing I'll go ahead and point this out. Because these are different arts, they do have different flavor text. This is one thing I love about Vanguard, unlike, say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when you actually get into the game, every single unit is every card in your deck is a monster card. And they all have these nice flavor text. Let's see, the Blaster Blade from the front. Courage is the sword of light. Shine forth, Blaster Blade! Though I like this one better, even though it's longer. The glittering courage shall become strength, and the sword will unleash the light. Shine forth, Blaster Blade! Nearly the same text, just worded much longer. But it's still pretty cool. We have Alfred Early. When he's, let's see, the young king advances with his allies on the path he believes in. Vanguard skill. When placed on Vanguard, Counterblast 1. Call up to 1 Blaster Blade from your hand or soul to rearguard, and it gets 10,000 power until end of turn. Oh, I forgot that I have not been doing that skill when I've been playing this deck. If you called, draw. I have not been doing that. And before you ask, you get a play set of Alfred early. It's just that one is a foil, which they put the foil one in the back. Your other grade 3 is Star Drive Dragon. He came in the Star deck to anybody who happened to get one of those, except his effect is a lot different. While on rearguard, when this card attacks a Vanguard, if you have 3 or more rearguards, this card gets 5,000 power. So, he's being taken out. Knight of Silence Galatine. You get your playset of him. I need to try to lower these cards down. Sage of the Arts Jaren. When it attacks a Vanguard, if you have 3 more rearguards, this card gets 5,000. Essentially, grade 2 version of Star Drive. New Wingle to anybody who used to play Vanguard. During your turn, all of your Blaster Blades in the same column as this unit get 5,000 power. Wingle originally was a 6k, now he's an 8, and his ability is like whenever he boosts a Blaster Blade, the boost gets plus 4,000, so he becomes a 10k booster. Night Squire Allen. When placed on rearguard, Counterblast 1, call up to 1 card from with a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from hand to the rearguard. If you called, draw a card, and this card gets 3,000 power until end of turn. So pretty optional. The only problem with is for the structure decks, unfortunately, or trial decks that these are, is no counter charge engine, which is another play mechanic. This is a perfect guard. Anybody who knows Vanguards, like these symbols on here, when you have a unit with a 0, it means it's a Sentinel, which is usually it's a PG, which means perfect guard. And you can only run 4 Sentinels in a deck. I'm sorry if I'm not reading some of their flavor text. If you guys want, you can pause it to read it. Act. While in the rear guard, Counterblast 1 rests his unit. Choose 2 of your rear guards and they get 5,000 until end of turn. Now, once this deck can get some countercharging engine going, this card would be okay. I mean, it's playable. Put this behind like one of your Vanguard that's like your Vanguard's already going to be swinging and your opponent's most likely going to be trying to block it. This is your starter, which, sorry, in case people wasn't, because I'm paying more attention to the cards and not the camera, unfortunately. You have a crit trigger. You get this structure deck trial deck comes with 2 different play sets of crit triggers. Epona and Flogo. You get a play set of 1 draw trigger. And that one's Markle. And you get a play set of the heal trigger, Yggdrasil, Maiden, Aliena. And there's my foiled Alfred Early, and my foil Allen. Your foil. The thing is, and just gonna put that there. You can get the signed card for the Aichi Sendo deck is a Blaster Blade unit. It's gonna be one of these. And what these are, this is a new play mechanic called the Imaginary Gift. And you get these gifts when you ride onto a grade 3 with that symbol. And there are 3 different types of gifts. You have Force, which is this. You have Excel, which is not out yet, but what Excel does essentially gives you more rearguard circles. And then Protect, which is essentially you have a PG in your hand. So I'm disappointed that I did not get a signed card, but oh well. It's usually always a hit or miss. So be looking forward to some deck profiles in the future. And upcoming next is the Toshiki Kai. I gotta pronounce the name, otherwise I'm gonna be hated by the community. Okay, till next. Stay tuned. Bye.